I'll never forget when my kids were little, we used to make snowmen all the time. That was our tradition. For snow, big snow that was heavy enough, we would make a snowman. And we went to the mountains one time and we had made the best snowman we had ever made. And it looked like a Coca-Cola bear, and we had even put an empty Coke bottle in it, and we didn't even have a camera. Because back then, phones weren't accessible like they are now. So we were really bummed because we wanted to take that memory with us and we couldn't. So we left, and about a year later, we met somebody who actually seen that Coca-Cola bear and told us that was the coolest snowman I had ever seen. My kids were ecstatic. Somebody else got to see it. That was better than a picture. It was legendary. And then the second time, a round of snowmen, my grandkids were out helping my daughters and myself make snowman. I got called in the house for something. I don't even remember what. And by the time I come back out, they had made this huge ball for the first ball of the snowman. And it was so big, I was just like, now we got to make a snowman as big as this ball. So we started making this snowman, and it got so big that my daughter, who is 5'10", had to stand on a ladder and finish the top. It was huge. It was probably 6 or 7 foot tall. And my grandkids and my kids, they're like, oh, I love it, I love it. We decided that we weren't going to tear it down. We'd just leave it in the front yard. And we lived right off a highway, a main highway. And all winter long, this snowman had survived. And people were driving by and seeing it. We never thought nothing about it. A few years later, we got to know a few people who actually saw that in our yard and thought it was really cool. As a matter of fact, one person said, that's how I found your house. Anyway, that was my story. Those little snowmen, they were legendary for my kids. They were a great memory. They were a great memory for me. And you know, we didn't have a camera, but God's like, I'm going to make this memory legendary. So we have a legendary snowman or two story. And if you have a chance to build a snowman, whether you have kids or don't have kids, whether you're 10 or 60, build that snowman. You're going to have the time of your life. And get you just a little bit closer to God. I do believe that. Anyway, you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your winter. Stay warm. Build a snowman. Stay calm. Relax. You're going to get through this. And it's going to be okay.